Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Dendra. I hope you guys are all doing well. For those of you guys that are new here, welcome. And for those of you guys that are returning, welcome back. Thank you for the support. So we are going to be looking at October reading to see what is coming in for October. Please take a look at all the 4 pumpkins that are on the image for you to choose from. And take a deep breath. Tune into the image that you were most drawn to coming into this reading, and I will see you each back for your pick a card pile. All right, welcome, Pumpkin 1. I hope you guys are all doing well. We are going to tune in and see what October has for those of you guys that chose this image. Ooh. So we have werewolf coming out. All right, so, I feel like this is, there's some excitement that's here. So I feel like there's a lot of passion that's being expressed and ignited. But for some of you guys, I'm feeling like this is some pent up anger that is finally being unleashed. It's being hurled out like you're howling at the moon. And I do feel like this is from maybe some chaos, some disruption in your energetic frequency. This can be world, right? Like everything that's going on in the world today can be really pissing you off. I know it's pissing me off. Right? And so there's something that's coming out of your heart center. And I feel like there's an expression that's here is like, there's an untamed energy, like watch out, pile 1, pumpkin 1, right? Your words are going to be expressed. They may be coming out unfiltered this month. You may just be very much into this energy, and the full moon may be very activating. And I am recording this on the day of the full moon. And so this can be very activating for you guys this month, where it's like all the times that you held yourself back, all the times that you let somebody walk all over you, all the times that you played small, played silent. Oh no, pumpkin number 1, you guys are letting it out. You guys are unleashing your sacred rage. It is coming out, and it is beautifully expressed. And so let it out. For others of you guys, I do feel like there's this passion that's being ignited or amplified for you guys this month, right? So it can be like finally you're feeling the electricity, the currents, I'm getting premonitions for some of you guys. I'm getting downloads for some of you guys, right? Like finally the creative flow is finally coming in. Either way, this full moon is very, very, very activating for you guys. For those of you guys that chose pumpkin 1. So whatever it is, right? It's talking about exploring your wildness, letting it out, let it be explored. Don't hold back. That's kind of the energy that I'm feeling for this month. But there's this energy again that you guys may have gone through something really trying. Excuse me, really trying. I got my throat chakra blocked. So there's definitely this energy of you guys dealing with the blocked throat chakra, maybe coming into October, and then it's just like freedom, unleashing. Also be understanding that the werewolf is a shape shifter. So a lot of you guys are releasing your mask. Your mask is finally coming off. So whatever you have been hiding about yourself, it's coming. All right, let's go into see what I'll have to say for those of you guys that have chosen pumpkin 1. Hell yeah. Okay. All right, pumpkin number 1. Remember I was talking about some passion? There is definitely passion here, okay, with somebody. Pumpkin 1. There's some tearing off clothes. There's some things. Anyway, let me stop, okay? There's something here this month for some of you guys where somebody may have been all tied up. Somebody may have been may have ghosted you, okay, breadcrumbed you, or, not accepted your cup of love, right? Or you may have felt rejected in some way. But somebody is definitely walking away and walking towards you this month. Pumpkin number one. I feel like they've been holding back, and I feel like they're going to express their truth to you, okay? So that's not for everybody, but that's a good amount. There's some passion here. So I do feel like that werewolf energy, you could be like tearing off somebody's clothes with your teeth. There's the King of Imps here, which is the King of Wands energy, okay? So the World, Queen of Ghosts, Queen of Cups, the Star, and the Eight of Imps is the Eight of Wands energy, all about communication, action, movement. The Star, healing, wishes being fulfilled and granted. The Queen of Cups, expression of truth, expression of emotions, intuition, heartfelt. The World, traveling, endings, completion. And the King of Imps is all about empowerment, movement, determination, good luck. Also about attraction, passion, an entrepreneur, a boss. Okay, so anyway, I just want to say there is definitely somebody here who has emotions for you that wants to express their truth. For those of you guys, this could be somebody at a distance of getting the World and the Star energy, which usually represents at distance, long distance energy. This can be coming up during the full moon time as well, where maybe there's some communication or some action. Some of you guys may be traveling to see each other in secret. For some of you guys, I'm not getting that this is something, but I do feel like there's some traveling involved or some needing to travel for some of you guys, okay? For others of you guys with this werewolf energy, whew, I mean, I don't know. I really feel like this is some sort of couple in here, okay? There's definitely some action or communication that one is being directed towards you. For those of you guys that this is not about relationship or a connection or, that type of thing, all right, do expect to feel some fiery passion in the lower regions. It doesn't matter whether there's somebody to share that with, but do expect to feel that. You guys, there is this energy of completion of a cycle of being very well balanced into trusting your intuition, knowing when to take action. So your masculine and feminine energies are very, very, very much well aspected this month for you guys. You guys have been doing a lot of healing, a lot of praying, a lot of having faith, a lot of wishes that have been granted. So your wishes are being heard, okay? And then we do have the Eight of Imps, which is about taking action. It's about movement. It's about communication. So there is something here about you howling at the, howling, okay, with some energy here. But this does feel like there's some expression of truth, very intuitive for a lot of you guys, a lot of passion, a lot of movement, a lot of action coming through. Yeah, you guys just may just like, there's, for some of you guys, there may be some impulsiveness where you just reach out to somebody and be like, yo, I want you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is you. Screaming at the moon. Okay, I don't know. I'm just saying. Oh, we got the Hierophant. What? World. More bats. Yeah, distance. Queen of Silence. This is somebody that you're not talking. For some of you guys, it could be a third-party situation coming up. But again, I feel like somebody is walking towards you or leaving something behind. We got the Lovers, the Three of Pumpkins, and the Magician here. Somebody's been manifesting you. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, please. Pumpkin number one. Okay, you guys keep giving me too many cards. The Star. Two of Bats. Eight of Cups. Thank you. Two of Pumpkins. Hangman. Yeah, something's been very suspended. Somebody could have been watching you, stalking you, looking at your social medias, but I don't feel like this situation I'm talking about, you guys are talking. I feel like there's a very minimal amount of communication. We have the Four of Bats, the World energy, and we have the the Star. Okay. The Hierophant is signifying that you may feel like this person is a good match for you, all right? Hierophant, divine connection. There is silence between the two of you guys. There's healing that's been taking place. The King of Bats, I do feel like there's an expression of truth that's coming through, emotion and very direct. So I feel like there's going to be a direct communication for some of you guys that are tuning into this pile. The Two of Bats, this person has been maybe juggling you with somebody else, okay, feeling out of balance or just unsure of, you know, feeling very conflicted inside. But I feel like with the star coming out, it's like and the star and the 8 of Wands is all about action. So I feel like they're moving out of this energy of imbalance and really moving into moving energy. Things have been really suspended, but there's been a change. I'm getting a change of heart, a change of feelings, a change of an understanding that's here. You know, there's been a lot of holding back in this energy, and it feels like within this situation, okay? For others of you guys could have really just been very out of balance in your mind, in your stability, in your money matters, and you guys are getting ready to get some help from somebody that is, you know, maybe a counselor or somebody that you take a lot of value in their words and their wisdom. I feel like you've been going through, again, a healing time. So you may have been in isolation. You may have pulled your energy back, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you guys that you're having clarity during this time. So during this time of this month, there's a lot of clarity that's coming in. For some, there's communication. For others, there's clarity. You know, like I understand where I've been out of balance. I understand what I need to put my time and effort and energy into. I understand I need to pull my energy back, that not everyone needs to have access to me. So it feels like you're making moves and directions and you're executing. This is what I feel. You guys are executing. There's an execution that's here, whether that's communication between you and another, okay? Or that is you, taking action in the areas of your life that need to make adjustments, or communicating what it is that you need to communicate, right? Expressing yourself openly and honestly and authentically, okay? For this month is coming through. Okay, so we have cauldron, synergy, and healing. All right, so that makes sense. For some of you guys, there could be that synergy energy of two people coming together, you know, synergy. All right, others of you guys, this reminds me of healing, of the magician card, knowing that you have everything at your disposal, you know, not putting all of your eggs in one basket, right? This can be really about being discerning as well for those of you guys that are in this healing phase, because again, some of you guys are healing, some of you guys are healing, going through this healing time of isolating, pulling your energy back, retracting, you know, not really expressing yourself, and what's getting ready to come out and emerge is like what's needing to be expressed, right? So I feel like a lot of you guys could be releasing attachments, and others of you guys, I feel like there's going to be a synergy coming through. And then we have dawn, the light after the darkness, the owl medicine, okay? So there is light after the darkness, you know, especially with this werewolf energy that's here, right? Like I said, there could have been something that's been, it's like that tower energy, like something woke you up or something is awakening within you, right? And this could be where anger or, again, passion could be ignited, however that looks for you guys, right? But either way, this month, you know, what Spirit wants to remind you is that the light, there's light after the darkness, and so the sun is shining. So although the moon energy is here, this shape-shifting, this transformation where your mask is finally going to be let down, right? The true you is going to emerge. You know, there is light after the darkness, okay? So some of you guys could be in that dark period, the full moon energy being activated, and then, you know, later on this month, you know, you're going to feel more balance in your energy. You just may start off feeling a little bit out of balance, out of sorts, right? And you're guided to pull your energy back, you know, really isolate, listen to the divine guidance, right? And then you're moving to this energy of really balancing your inner masculine and inner feminine energy, knowing when to nurture yourself, heal yourself, you know, pour into yourself, and then knowing when to take action and taking action on those things, right? From a higher vantage point. So a lot of you guys that are going through this transformation energy right now for this month, right, it is bringing you to more of a balanced state, right? There's a lot of imbalances that are coming in, and there's more balancing that's coming in. So twos could be really significant for you this month as well, right? It's about getting back into balance, okay? And so a lot of you guys, if you're feeling isolated, if you're feeling like pulling your energy back, if you're feeling like you're in this hermit energy, go ahead and honor that, right? And it, you know, you're going to be coming out howling at the moon. Your throat chakra is going to wake up. All right, so let's go ahead and pull last bit of tarot. See what last bit of guidance is for those of you guys that chose pumpkin number 1. I'm telling you, somebody is coming through. Somebody is coming for you. Somebody could be moving slow because we have the Knight of Pentacles. Somebody could be moving slow to you, but for some of you guys, abundance, stability, things changing. Could have just been very slow moving, but it is, again, leading you into more of a stable, more stable. So the things that have been out of balance, the things that have been disruptive in your life, right? All of those things that are coming up for you is to lead you to more of a stable state. It just has been very slow moving for a lot of you guys. The Queen of Pentacles is here, okay? So this is all about abundance, the rabbit energy, fertility, abundance, nurturing, motherhood, entrepreneurship, stability, right? This is a beautiful energy. For some of you guys, you are the Queen of Pentacles, so somebody could have been slow moving, but they're moving into that Queen of Pentacles energy, where they're in Queen or King energy. We do have the Knight of Swords. Somebody is coming in fast, taking impulsive action. For others of you guys, this is about you guys are going to, again, execute the energies of moving into more stability, taking things out of your life, right? Moving into a very balanced state. And then the King of Cups is here. Again, somebody has a lot of emotions and deep feelings for you guys, pumpkin number 1. And I do feel like, this is the energy of love, right? So somebody here has feelings for you. And I was picking that up specifically for some people here that have chosen this pile, right? I do feel like there's going to be some sort of expression. We have the Queen and King of Cups in this reading, okay, which is a good sign that there's very balanced emotions and heart-centered connection that is here for those of you guys that part of the reading resonates for, right? That there may have been isolation, separation, all of those things, but there is a reason for it, for both of you guys to heal and ascend and to be evolved into your higher selves, to come into union. For others of you guys, this is really about you are honoring your inner masculine and feminine in all areas of your life, and this is really bringing in a lot of abundance and stability, the things that you have been desiring and asking for, okay? All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with some affirmation cards. Okay, so I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts. Okay, so there's a renewal, all right, and fresh starts, so be happy, okay? I shine my light outwards for all to see. Keep shining. And I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. So know that your goals are very protected. Divine guidance and divine protection is here, okay, with the Hierophant energy. And then we have my heart is open to freely expressing love. For some of you guys, this is your call to action, to act upon your heart, to act upon communicating. Again, this is about howling at the moon. So there's something that you need to speak and express, okay? All right, so embrace the love and power of my cherished self. I honor my divinity. So, honor your divinity, okay? Again, this is about you, moving into more of this self-love state, executing the things that you, executing the things that you're aligning with, pumpkin number 1. I remember my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations, okay? So remember your soul's desire, okay? You're growing beyond these things, all right? All right, that's all I have for you, pumpkin number 1. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. I do offer private one-on-one sessions. Please leave your comments below. If so guided, I would love to hear what you have to say. Trust the process and trust the journey. I will see you guys all back next time. I do offer private one-on-one sessions. All right, for those of you guys that have chosen pumpkin 2, let's go ahead and see what October is bringing for you guys. Those who have chosen pumpkin 2, oracle message. Oh, some of you guys may be here from pumpkin number 1, but neither less. All right, so your first oracle card out for pumpkin number 2 is the light after the darkness. I love this card. The beautiful white owl medicine brings in wisdom and knowledge, and it brings in the unseen. So owls are able to see in the dark. So you've had to go through the shadows. You've had to trust your intuition. You've had to kind of make it through here. So for those of you guys that have been going through some hardships, obstacles, challenges, this is letting you know that light is coming, right? The sun is getting ready to shine on you. So I do feel like there's blessings that are coming, okay? And this is because you've had to go and understand from a higher vantage point. So it feels like you've had to really you know, connect with spirit, connect with your spiritual guidance or your spirit team in some way, and really trust the guidance and the wisdom that has been coming through. There's movement here, so I feel for some of you guys that there's definitely a moving energy. So I feel like this month is going to be moving. So this could be moving into a new home, relocating, getting a new job, but there's traveling, but there's definitely this energy of you moving, okay? And moving away from things, turning your back on things that have been leaving you dry, unsatiated, thirsty. My mouth is dry. That's why I'm thinking you guys are unsatiated. It's like the desert, like coming out of the desert, right? And finding the water, And it's like, finally, I get to drink. So it feels like you're getting ready to flow. There's a flowingness that's coming in for you guys for pumpkin number 2. That's too many, please. That's way too many. Okay, you guys are killing me. I'm not going to keep pulling. I'm just letting y'all know, okay? I'm only going to clarify some of these because they already gave me 2 cards. So, like, okay, so, yeah, you guys, pile 2, okay? Pumpkin 2, y'all really have been going through it. 10 of Imps here, all right? That's a 10 of Wands energy, all right? That's a lot of burdens that you're carrying here, okay? And you can't hold on to everything. You even dropped an Imp, right? So I feel like you're carrying so much weight and juggling so much that you're tired, right? You can't even finish carrying it. It's dropped. It's out of you. You're carrying too much. You're juggling too much. Could be around people, competition, drama, obstacles, challenges, an inner struggle that you may be having with yourself. Either way, you're dealing with some heavy energy coming into this month, pumpkin number 2, all right? We got the full moon, and the full moon is just looking at you. Here, looking at you, right? So that full moon is trying to illuminate something. You're carrying too much. This could be other people's shit, other people's burdens, other people's drama, their issues, okay? Oh, I got a headache. Oh, Lord, help you. You got a headache. Yeah, dawn after the shadow. That's what we're hoping for, okay? And then here you have the Page of Bats, okay? So it's the Page of Swords energy, the 4 of Ghosts. Yeah, y'all coming in with some heavy energy this month, right? Like, not happy. Y'all got just bullshit. Like, there's gossip, there's drama, there's just, there's just stuff, okay? Lord. But, here it comes. Here is the light. Here is the goodness. The King of Pumpkins, right? Beautiful energy, okay? Because it's the King of Pentacles, all right? So, stability, home, life, abundance, just being in your element. It's kind of like you don't give a fuck about, like, you don't care about nothing, pile 2. Like, after the beginning of this month and all this energy, all right, you don't care about nothing, okay? You're in your own element, all right? So you guys could be getting a promotion, a job, a car, situations, abundance, whatever it is, a raise, okay? But whatever it is, like, you're in your element. You're standing in your abundance. The 8 of Wands is about action, orientation, movement forward, and the Queen of Ghosts is about you honoring yourself. So, I like this energy for a lot of you guys, okay? But yeah, you guys are taking action. Right? I'm sorry. Like, this was the Queen of Cups and the 10 of Pumpkins here. The 10 of Pentacles. So, you guys are moving more into abundant state, all right? More stability, okay? So it's like the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups is coming out here. Yeah, sorry I had to pause that. But yeah, you guys, if the 10 of Pentacles here and the Queen of Cups is really about intuition, okay? Family, stability, abundance, all right? So you guys are really going to be taking action to, like, your stability, your abundance, the things that you want and desire. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this can even be somebody that you are meant to be with, okay? That there's some movement or action towards commitment. So some of you guys could be getting married. Some of you guys could be getting engaged at this time, right? Different things like that for some of you guys. But and there could be people around you that don't want this to happen, like they don't want this energy, your coupling, like, you know, some people may not like the person that you're with or want to be with, right? But it's like it's not serving you to self-sacrifice. It's definitely not serving you guys. All right, I'm going to clarify only a few of these cards here. We have the Empress at the bottom. Yeah, for some of you guys, there's definitely the energy here. Why is the King of Pumpkins here? King of Bats. King and Kings. 8 of Imps. 3 of Imps. 7 of Bats. 6 of Bats. There's definitely balance being restored, okay? This energy over here, this Ucky energy that I was feeling that I keep picking up on, I don't know who is here. I don't know if this is your friend, a family, a partner, but there is like, there's something sneaky here, okay? Just be, like somebody can be making you feel guilty about carrying burdens or family, you know, like obligations, like you got to take care of our parents, you got to take care of whoever, right? There could be some sort of guilt trip that's on you, but there's like some sneaky energy that's here, you guys, okay? Just sneaky. Some of you guys can be wanting to connect with somebody that's the same sex, all right? It doesn't have to be, but it could be same sex gender, all right? It's not for everybody, but somebody can find somebody that is of the same sex, that is going to be communicating their feelings to you. That could be for some at a distance, all right? For others of you guys have been waiting for this change. You guys have been waiting for the sun to come out again, for the energies of kind of like the dark to wane, and for things to finally change, for things to grow, for things to evolve. It's like you've been waiting and planning and really trying to work hard to build something, and it's like you're finally able to see changes that are actually going to be occurring this month. But yeah, be very mindful of somebody that's sneaky. And I'm going to say this, if they bring drama, if there's just drama, okay, competition, jealousy, you know, then you know who I'm talking about, right? Like, you know who I'm talking about. Like, run away. I don't know. I don't like the energy. I don't like this energy over here. Like, I feel like whoever you're dealing with, I don't like the energy. If this is somebody specifically. For others of you guys, if this is something that you personally are dealing with, the weight, the internal struggles, the lack of emotions, you know, waiting for things to change. This really is about you. You're going to be making necessary changes in your life, okay? Like planning for your future, building structures, different things like that. But what I want to say overall to all of you guys that chose this pumpkin, the light is coming after the darkness. So whatever is occurring, there is the light, there is the sun, the dawn is going to come. So the sun will rise again, okay? And so there will be blessings, there will be things that would be changing. And so I do feel for a lot of you guys that this is about really trusting your intuition. And I really feel like this is really about honoring yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's a move that's occurring, and I feel like this move is going to bring in a lot more happiness, or wherever you're moving towards or who you're moving towards, pile two. It is definitely an energy that's in more of an alignment, more of a nurturing energy, and especially flow. I feel for like a lot of you guys, you're going to be flowing in this particular energy. So I don't feel like you're going to be resisting the current or the changes that are coming. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're going to be in this flow. Stop it. Look, trick or treat. Didn't I say that I don't trust somebody here? Like, literally, listen, there's a ghost, there's, you know, I don't know what that is, a demon, a devil. Listen, pumpkin number 2, I'm going to leave it here, okay? Trick or treat, somebody maybe around Halloween time, all right, is going to reveal their misgivings. I'm telling you, somebody here has got some trickster energy. Somebody here may not be, you may not be able to trust. All right, trust your intuition. But I do feel like somebody is playing some tricks, or, you know, like tricks are for kids. But in this case, that's not the case. Somebody is manipulating you in some way, or trying to manipulate you. All right. And then we have ghost, regret. Okay. So with the ghost energy, you know, for those of you guys that could have resonated with being away from somebody here, they could have ghosted you. It kind of gives me this feeling of like the energy is still very much there, like that energy of Ghost, or the song Ghost by Justin Bieber. That song's coming through. Ghost in this card is the Cups energy. This reminds me of the Five of Cups energy, regret, right? So somebody has deep regret over maybe the silence, maybe where you guys are at right now. Somebody may have regret over their mischief, their lies, maybe. I don't know. You know, but this can also be you. You could regret making decisions or choices that led you to being around people that were tricksters, right? But you're going to be more decisive. You're going to be more discerning. So just trust that, you guys, okay? Just trust that energy. All right, let's go ahead and see pumpkin number 2. We got the Three of Wands again. I like this because it's like what Spirit wants to remind you is what you've been waiting for, what you've been wanting. Is like your ship's going to be coming in, right? We're waiting for our ships to come in. And we saw this here with the Three of Imps, right? Planning, waiting, working towards something, and then finally seeing it coming in. So you're seeing something that you've been working towards, that sun energy, right? It's the ship is coming in. The Three of Wands may be something at a distance, but it is something that is yours. The World energy is something at a distance. Again, there's some moving, there's some traveling. For this pile, I really feel like there's traveling. Could be over water, could be on a plane to another country, but there definitely is traveling energy that's here, okay? The World energy is also about completion, endings of cycles. So for some of you guys, there could be a completion energy here. Sadness, regret, betrayal, whatever it is, could be ending, okay? Others of you guys could be expansion, you know, expanding your horizons, different things like that. We also have the Ten of Cups, and that's emotional fulfillment. In the end, you guys, and we were talking about that, right? Over here is that Ten of Pumpkins, the Ten of Pentacles. Like there is joy, there is happiness, there is energy that is good for you that is coming in. But for those of you know, for the beginning of this month, you guys, it's just some really ucky energy, okay? I really feel like this is other people's, but if it's not and it's yours, just know that, you know, you're needing to release these burdens, needing to release the internal struggle, okay? You're not happy with where you're at in your life, but you're going to be making some major moves, taking some major steps to move into happiness and stability. So this month is a turning point for you guys. Pumpkin number 2. All right, let's go ahead and close out your reading with some affirmations. If you like this reading so far and you have not, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. For further updates, I do offer private sessions. If you want to book a session with me, all of my information is linked in the bio below. All right, so we have, I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. I let go, I release, I am within perfect possibility. That's a beautiful message for you. I am courageous and powerful. Okay, so remember your courage and your power this month, all right? You will get through it. I seek truth and act upon my realizations. So the truth will be revealed, pumpkin number 2, all right? It will be revealed and you will respond, okay, when the truth is being revealed. I experience love in all its beautiful glory, okay? So for some, all right, there's love. I remove any illusion that hides the truth. The answers are before me, Okay, so that's that truth that's coming through. And again, for a lot of, and this veil, you guys, this month is all about the veil being very thin. So intuition, dreams, premonitions, they're really coming in. They're coming in strong. So really trust it, okay? Your ancestors are coming in. They're talking to you. My mind is open to new experiences that will transform my life. My mind is open to new experiences that will transform my life. All right, so those are your affirmations, pumpkin number 2. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. Trust the process and trust the journey, and I will see you next time. Bye now. Welcome to those who have chosen pumpkin number 3. Welcome to your forecast reading for October. We're going to dive right in and see what October has in store for you. We're going to start off with your oracle message. Pumpkin number 3. What is the oracle message, please? Wow. Invisibility. Okay. Interesting. All right. So, authenticity. Ooh, a spirit says you have been hiding too long. Okay. You've been cloaked. You've been hiding. You've been dimming your light. Okay. Hiding in the shadows. You know, like if you think about the student who always sat in the back, I was that one. Okay. But the student who always sat in the back of the class because I didn't want to be seen. I didn't want to be called on because I didn't know the answer. I didn't want to be the first one, you know, to answer the question. So I always sat in the back so that I could hide, and I would put my head down. Most of the teachers didn't even know I existed, right? But I was hiding in the shadows. And so this feels like that energy. If you're hiding in the shadows, and Spirit is saying you've been hiding long enough. So this month, invisibility, Spirit is asking for you to show yourself. Show yourself, express yourself, come out of the dark, come out of the hiding, right? There's this energy of you hiding in the shadows like you're, I don't want to say like a peeping Tom, but that's the energy that I feel like, you know, it just feels like, you know, you're doing things in silence, right? Like you could be one of those social media people that are always on social media like all day long, but you don't like nobody's post. Nobody would know that you were actually on social media unless they looked at your activity, if you show your activity or whatever, right? But that's the energy, is like you could be doing something and nobody would know. And so Spirit is saying it's time to stop hiding. Aren't you tired of wearing a mask? Aren't you tired of not living in your truth? Aren't you tired of not operating from your heart space, from your soul? Aren't you tired, pumpkin number 3? Don't you want to be you? Don't you want to be free to be you? Don't you kind of like want to be in the energy of not giving a damn what anybody thinks or says about who you are? Not worried about people, if they accept you or not? The only way that you get there is by finally stepping out of the shadows. All right, let's go in to see what other messages Spirit has for you. Some of you guys may be in leadership, have a leadership position where you may be in charge of people or something, but you don't delegate enough, I feel, or you're not so much of a boss. You know, you can try to be a boss, but you're not really a boss. And I feel like Spirit is saying for you guys, it's time to boss up. Okay. This energy of feeling trapped, feeling unable to express yourself, your authenticity, has been, you know, it's actually coming up this month where you feel out of balance and you may not even understand why. What is this imbalance? What is this bringing up for you? Why do you feel kind of out of sorts this month, right? And you could be juggling a lot, but you're not living completely in your authentic truth, right? This can be you're tired, but you're acting like you're not. This can be that, you know, whatever it is, like you're not really operating in your authentic truth. You're not really fully expressing yourself. There's a lot of sadness that is here. When we have the Five of Cups, it's about depression, sadness, okay? So a lot of you guys could be hiding your sadness, hiding your feelings, hiding how you really feel about things in life, all right? And you may be really focused on your job, your career, your position of power, but it feels like you're needing to rest and isn't like you need to take a break. There's the feeling that you're needing to pull your energy back and kind of isolate yourself to really recalibrate and, you know, get regrounded, get recalibrated. That's kind of this energy of recalibration. It feels like you're so focused on maybe your 3D self, right? Your everyday life. Like if you're in a position, nobody gets to see the spiritual aspect of you, right? If you're spiritual, I'm not saying that you are. But there's an energy where you don't get to play your one side. People may see one side of you. They don't see the full side of you, right? And there's this energy of like wanting to break free, of wanting to really show people or just you, the world, who you really are. But it feels like you're really caught up in your money, your abundance, right? And it's really, I think that you don't realize that it's actually throwing you out of sorts. I feel like it's kind of like where people work hard for money, right? And they feel like, you know, that house and that car and that success in that position, that makes me happy. But you actually found out, pile 3 or pumpkin 3, that is not what makes you happy. That is not a fulfillment, right? Peace, you know, quietness, solitude, whatever it is, that actually is what makes you happy. That's actually what brings you peace, right? But before you used to think like, you know, being in that position, being a CEO or being an entrepreneur or making 6 figures or 7 figures or whatever it is, that was going to bring you happiness. And I think that you found that does not bring your emotional fulfillment. I think that you've also found that people in your life may not be really for you. So I feel like you're being more discerning, or you're moving into more of a discerning energy of pulling your energy back, of really isolating and kind of healing. I feel like you're going through a healing phase right now. And this is to help bring in more of your authentic self. So whatever you're going through, whatever's happening, whatever's occurring, it is to help bring you into more of your authentic truth, for you to live in your truth. Sometimes the imbalances and the disempowerment helps us to realign, even though we may not see it as such. I was going to say, you guys already know, it's too many cards. When you start doing that, it's too many cards. Nice. Okay. Okay. All right, so well, what's definitely been throwing you off is maybe bills, needing to pay the piper. Okay, this could be debt related for a lot of you guys. It could be about debt. It can also be about giving away your resources, giving away your resources, you know, your knowledge, your abundance. This can also be about delegation, not delegating. For some of you guys, not delegating at work. But this can be about doing too much for other people, and it's not reciprocal. There's an energy of imbalance within relationships, or that are things that are reciprocal for you. Okay. For some of you guys, this really is about work situations, feeling alone, relationships that, you know, that are just not reciprocal. You have a lot of maybe surface level relationships with people. And that's not making you feel very good. I feel like that's the energy that Spirit is coming up, is we have surface level relationships because we are surface level. I'm just going to say it like that, okay? Because for those of you guys that know me as a reader, and I only have a few people who are actually on, you know, that listen to me. So I know that you guys know I, as a reader, don't bullshit what I say or coming with it, because a lot of us have to take a look at ourselves, right? And kind of have to move into maybe like a self-reflection, self-acknowledgement about the parts that we play in our own lives, or making certain decisions in our lives, right? About giving away our power, giving away our energy. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you know, have had surface level connections and maybe have wanted to understand why. Why do I always get these people that are not deep, that don't go in deep, that don't do this? Well, you're not swimming deep either. When you're hiding yourself, when you're hiding your own authenticity, when you're hiding who you truly are, that is the energy you're going to meet. You're going to receive that. So the people that you encounter, the relationships, the familials, all of those things are going to be very much in the energy of what you're operating at. So if you yourself are operating in this inauthentic self, wearing a mask, dimming yourself, not showing people who you truly are, you're going to meet that mirror, okay? Because people are always reflections of us. We're all interconnected. So I am you, you are me in some aspect, right? And so you're going to see that mirror of superficial relationships, surface level relationships that don't go deep. And this is a reflection of you. So until you decide to go deep, pull off the mask and live in your authentic truth, you'll start meeting people that are also living their authentic truth, okay? So a lot of you guys have been really working hard on your goals, your abundance, right? And I feel like for a lot of you guys, you haven't really played, or not playing, but I feel like for a lot of you guys, again, this is definitely a position of power, okay? There's definitely a position of power that is really coming through. You know, in this time of isolation, in this time of pulling your energy back for this month, you know, in this time of focus, again, maybe some of you guys are really focusing, there's definitely achievement here, okay? The King of Pumpkins and the Chariot energy is all about stability. So you're moving. There could be somebody who's getting a new car, all right? You know, you're signing a contract, you're getting a home, whatever it is, like your goals, like your mission, where you're going, it is a driving force to get you to that stability, okay? I do feel like you guys need to have more fun though. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, there's some debt here. And I feel like you guys are getting ready to pay that debt back this month. So I feel like you guys are going to be in a very much of a position of either you're saving money, you're paying off your debt, other people are paying you back, whatever that is. But I do feel like for some of you guys, you're in a more stable situation. You've been working hard and kind of hustling. This is some hustling energy. For the majority, for all of you guys though, this energy of unreciprocation and the energy that's moving you into this energy of kind of depression and seeing people for who they are and really kind of turning your energy and focusing on yourself, your goals, like what you need to do to put yourself into a position. Maybe this could be like releasing some codependency situations or issues or financial connections, right? But when you guys make this decision and you guys are in this energy, you guys are stepping into more of an empowered state. Like you guys are going to be more empowered, more like aggressive in your approach, but like you're a boss. Like you're not fucking around. You know your worth. You're not playing small no more. So I feel like you're getting ready to shine. You're getting ready to step out of the shadows and really kind of be the true you. And I feel like that's leading you to this next phase of movement and stability that you have been looking for. So, you know, it's a process, you guys. It's always a process on the spiritual journey that we go through. But I do feel like things are going to speed up. I feel like things are going to really, really speed up for you guys coming into November. Forgot. Okay. So we have skull of light, illumination. Okay, so beautiful energy coming through for the skull of light, talking about illumination. Things will be illuminated to you. Things are going to be clear, very clear, like crystal clear for you guys. And then you guys have the skull of stars, infinite possibilities. So your prayers are being answered. The things that you're wishing for are coming into fruition, okay? And this is because of the healing, right? This really is about your healing. This really is about your journey, like alchemizing. A lot of you guys are learning to alchemize, but also seeing the truth. Like what it is that you guys don't want and coming from more of your authentic self. Stepping more into your truth, right? Living more from your soul, your heart space, like. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, so a lot of you guys are choosing to walk away. Okay, the Eight of Cups is here. So that's that walking away energy. It's the ascension energy. It's really working and focusing on yourself, like I said, right? Moving away from relationships that are not reciprocal, okay? That are not authentic or really surface level, all right? Some of these could be a breakup. The Nine of Pentacles is here. It's about single. So this could be, for some of you guys, a breakup. Not necessarily, but it could just be that you're moving into that abundant state. The eight and the ace can be the Nine of Pentacles as well. So this brings in that abundance energy, liberation, freedom that's coming through. All right. And then the Four of Swords again. Okay. So the Four of Swords energy, isolation, healing. Okay. For some, it could be healing from this broken heart, from a breakup. For some of you guys, from leaving something behind or seeing things for exactly what it is for October. All right. And then, but again, this is leading you guys to really work on your goals. You have the Eight of Pentacles here, and the Eight of Pentacles is coming out. Okay. So remember, we got the Four of Swords and we got the Eight of Pentacles here. They're in opposite position, but they're still the same thing. It's the energy that's leading you to. So as you're in this healing center, as you're isolating, as you pulled your energy back, as you're more discerning and you're focusing on your goals, it's leading you to the Ace of Wands. And again, more stability. Okay, but this is a passionate new beginning. All right, fiery new beginning. You have the Lovers energy coming out. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a choice over your mind, over your heart. So you're aligning with your heart space, your soul space. For others of you guys, this could be leading you to love, soulmate energy, connections with people, or just good relationships. All right. You also have the Knight of Cups here. For some, this could be dating. Okay. Romance coming through for some of you guys. Again, love, romantic energy that's really coming through. The Ten of Cups, emotional fulfillment, like beautiful energy coming through at the end. And then the Queen of Wands. Again, you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Wands in your reading twice. So it's about empowerment, you know, really stepping into your purpose. Okay. Good luck is on your side. Pumpkin number 3. So this energy coming through can be okay, but coming towards the end of the month, look at all this beautiful energy coming through, right? It's like that new car, it's yours. The house is yours. The job is yours. You're stepping more into your leadership. You're delegating more, right? You're letting people know what's up. You know, your home is happier. Your home is emotionally fulfilled, right? You're not in this despair or depression energy. By the end of this month, you are in an emotional fulfillment. So a beautiful way to end your reading. Okay, let's go ahead and pull some affirmation cards. If you have liked this reading so far and you have not done so, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further updates and readings. And all of my information, if you want to book a private session with me, is listed in the link below. I access matters carefully and discern wisely. Ooh, I think we talked about that here, right? Okay. I invite peace within myself. I ripple this outward. So remember, we were talking about peace is not going to be in your success, right? But I do feel like that's where you're going, okay? Is the peace, you're going into this internal compass, this healing that's taking place, focusing on yourself, focusing on your goals, focusing on healing, whatever that is, right? And it's going to ripple outwards where you're going to see that at the end of this month, all the hard work that you're doing. I teach people how to treat me. Boom. I don't know what else to say. Pumpkin number 3. All right. But this is that energy of unreciprocal relationships, right? Surface level. Okay. So remember, this is about you. Okay. And so you teach people how to treat you. Okay. I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. So this month, right, that Eight of Cups energy, releasing, letting go, moving away, you know, moving into greater pastures, into a more peaceful state, a more happier state, to the Nine of Cups, to the Ten of Cups, right? You skip the Nine of Cups and you move straight to the Ten of Cups when you move away. Okay, so you're not making a wish. Your wish is actually going to be granted. I am the master of my own mind. I am ready to move forward. Yeah, the only person holding you back is you. Pumpkin 3. I nurture the child within me. I am completely whole and secure. All right, so continue to nurture the child within you. And the power of the universe shines within me. The power of the universe shines within me. Asking, you shall receive. Right? So you're going to see the reflection within you ripple outwards. So you're going to see the universal's blessing. That's all I have for you, pumpkin number 3. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. Trust the process and trust the journey. I will see you next time. Bye now. All right. Welcome for those of you guys who have chosen pumpkin number 4. You're my last reading for the day. All right. So let's dive right in and see what October has for you, pumpkin 4s. You're going to pull your oracle. Start off with your oracle heart. Oh, I love this. Pile 4, yay. Hearth, happiness in our hearts and in our homes. Oh, this month is bringing happiness in your hearts and in your home. And for some, there's a homecoming. I feel like there's a homecoming this month, right? Some of you guys can be dating, being open to love, being open to meeting somebody new, okay? Talking to somebody, you know, candlelights, cozying up to the fireplace. There's just an abundance of love coming in hearts. And I feel like for some, this definitely could be around home, right? Kids, family, just, you know, things happening. For some, this could be a move, a new home that you're moving to. But there's this energy of completion. There's this energy of, it's finally here. What I've been waiting for, what I've been wanting, what I've been yearning is finally here. And 1111 was just on the clock, okay? So this definitely feels like what you've been wanting, what you've been yearning, what you've been desiring, pumpkin number 4, it's here. You're not waiting for it. You're not searching for it. You're not manifesting it. You're not wishing it or willing it into being. I feel for you guys that it's here. That home, the happiness, your heart, whatever it is, it's here. So, nice. Power 4. Or pumpkin 4. I keep saying pumpkin, but it's really pumpkin. It's really pumpkin. Pumpkin 4. Pumpkin number 4. For some, this could definitely be around home, okay? This can be energy around home, family, staying in, not going out, just really focusing on the kids, you know, planning, trick-or-treating, whatever that could be. And this really brings in a lot of good energy, like you'd be watching movies, just really connecting with that energy. For others of you guys, because I feel there's a celebration, somebody could be having a birthday or something like that, but that's not for everybody. For others of you guys, you know, the 6 of Cups, the 4 of Pumpkins, the King of Imps, Temperance, and the Hangman is beautiful energy. You know, I feel like once you get past the second to third week of this month, so I feel like there's energy of balancing, restoration, nice even flow coming in towards the end of this month. But I do feel like in the beginning of this month, there could be some energies that are coming up that are needing to be healed, some inner child wounds, different things like that, that can be kind of coming up and saying, hey, it's rearing its ugly head. You know, where have you been holding back your needs or your desires? And I feel like this is a very quick energy, so I don't feel like it's going to stay with you all month long. The King of Imps, for some of you guys, can represent entrepreneurship, boss energy, really being in your power. To me, it's the phoenix rising out of the ashes. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, again, there's this energy of rebirth here. This is here. You're here. The blessings that are coming in are here. For some, this is a reunion coming in, okay? Somebody that you may have been at a distance, somebody that could have held their feelings back. This can indicate a reunion energy coming in, a balance being restored, all right? Something that could have been kind of put on pause, right? You know, okay, 6 of Cups. Pumpkins. care, Dendra. They don't care. It's okay. All right, for some, not for everybody, there is definitely a return, okay? A restoration, something like a wish being granted, somebody that you want and desire, somebody that you see as everything, all right? Justice is being served and granted, so I do feel like there's a balancing of scales. There's a lot of balancing energy here coming through, all right? So the Queen of Cups is about expression, so I do feel like somebody is going to come in and express themselves, okay? Excuse me. There's could be a, expression, soulmate connection, reunion. Somebody could be missing you, very nostalgic over you, all right, this month. Really heavily thinking about you. But the Queen of Cups is about expression. It's not like a small expression. It's not a, it's a deep emotion. So somebody here in your reading, pumpkin number 4, feels regret, sadness, like they've missed a chance, an opportunity to have something with you. And this can be in reference of holding back feelings, not expressing themselves when they feel like they needed to. The Star is about their greatest wish. They have great passion for you. There's definitely passion. They see you as the one, okay? They see you as the one. You can have, you got Taurus in your chart. You can have, well, basically all the signs. You can have any sign here. Right? And so there was a pause. There's an energy of a pause, of silence that occurred. It could have came out of nowhere. The Justice card is about restoration. The Knight of Imps is about fast-moving action. So I do feel like there's going to be fast-moving communication. Like you're not going to see it coming from out of nowhere. All right? So I do feel like there is this energy of somebody coming home to you. Okay? There's a homecoming. You coming home, them coming home. Either way, however this reading resonates, it could be you reaching out, because we do have the Queen of Cups expressing. So you may reach out to someone, express your truth, right? And this bridges the gap of the disconnect that you guys are experiencing. And this brings in the home, the homeward bound, the homeward energy, right? For others of you guys, this is just really being around home, family, nurturing, healing, love, Empress energy, motherhood, parental. So it's just really about, being close to home, nurturing, like I said, not going outside, not seeing other people, just like really being at home and nurturing the energies around there, really paying attention to the kids, different things like that. But just kind of like isolating, not really like going out and playing, like, you and the kids may do a trunk or treat or trick, whatever it's called, where you guys may not go out trick-or-treating, you guys may stay home and watch movies instead. But there's definitely something here about energies of home, nurturing home, being around home, and just kind of being celebratory at home. There's a lot of healing energy. So, and it feels for some of you guys that there's this energy of isolation, okay? So for some, you could be a single mom coming up this year where you're doing everything by yourself, and you may change the tradition, or you could be a single dad, but there's this energy of aloneness, or like doing things alone this month, okay? But I feel like you're going to have fun, or you're going to be okay with doing it. I see a lot of the black cat energies peeking out, and the black cat to me means abundance. It means good luck. So I feel like good luck is definitely on your side. If you're having any legal situations that are coming up and arising for this month, or contracts that need to be signed, or agreements, or you're waiting for things to fall through, this is a very indication that things are going to fall through really fast. I don't feel like you're going to see it coming. Okay, powerful. I do apologize. I had to pause, you guys, for quite a while today. And so I kind of got the gist of where I left off at, was that you guys are feeling alone. And that's kind of the energy, is that you guys are feeling alone right now. There's this loneliness that's coming through with you guys. And so let's go ahead and pull some oracles on the energy. But I'm feeling for a lot of you guys that there's this isolation, this loneliness feeling that you guys are really moving in through to get to this energy of balancing. And again, there's this homecoming. So, for some of you guys, this can be a new home. For others of you guys, this could be a homecoming of some sort. Pile 4. All right, so we have the underworld where all things pause and begin again. There's the pomegranate, right? I'm not sure what the pomegranate means. You can feel free to look that up. But this is, again, that energy. So there's a pause, right? There's something here with you guys that there's a homecoming, okay? For some of you guys, this could be a return of love of somebody from the past, somebody that you may have some feelings for. You know, at the bottom we have the Lady of De las Muertes, and it was funny because I thought she was going to come out for sure, but she didn't, right? But it feels like this could be around the time of Halloween, trick or treat. Oh my goodness, trick or treat, mischief and play, but it was in reverse. And so with this, I actually feel like keeping it in reverse because I feel like there was a time where something was not being, there was honesty, there was no honesty. Maybe I feel that the masks are being lifted and the truth is being revealed. Let me just say that. I do feel like there's an energy here where honesty is going to be, there's going to be an open and honest conversation coming through here. All right. So again, I do feel like for some of you guys that this definitely is a return. For others of you guys, there's this new beginning again with the Queen of Cups, you know, not being satiated, prayers being answered, really feeling yourself. The time, the changes, the turning of changes with the Justice card coming in, that really is a good sign that things are going to be favorable. And I do feel like this is Libra season. We are currently in Libra season. So I do feel like this is significant for you guys, especially this month, that things are moving in your favor. I just feel powerful with you guys overall, energy-wise. You guys have a healing energy, more isolation energy that's coming through, but it feels like you're in a more of an abundant state, like no matter what's happening, like you just kind of are trusting that things are going to fall into place and align for you. Yeah, there's a Temperance card. I love it. Seven of Pentacles, right? Looking at what's valuable, taking stock, looking at the seeds that you've been planting, okay? Where maybe you haven't been satiated, where maybe you haven't been fulfilled in your life. But for a lot of you guys, you know, you guys are definitely moving out of that energy with the Temperance card coming in the middle. This is about balancing, restoration, you know, balance being restored. And that's that feeling that I have, is that whatever's going on, there is a balance to be restored. And then we have the Fool coming out with you guys, right? This new beginning, this new start coming through for you guys. Ah, I love that. Let's go ahead and pull some affirmations to close out your reading. I do offer private one-on-one sessions. If you are guided to book a private session with me, please feel free to do so. All of my information is listed in the links below. Please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel for further updates. And feel free to leave any comments in the comment box below. I would love to hear what you have to say or how this resonated with you. All right, let's close out your reading, pile 4, with some affirmation cards. Okay. All right. I will not remain stuck. I choose change. And, you know, for a lot of you guys, that's the energy that I'm feeling, okay? I have balance. I have a balanced relationship with time. I use time well, okay? So you're not wasting time. That's that feeling. That's what it is. You're not wasting time. Whether this is staying home, not going out, not playing, you're not wasting time this month. You're valuing your time. Whether that's being at home with your family, being at home with your children, not going out, not playing, right? Not being involved in mischief or trick-or-treats. You are choosing, okay, balance. You're choosing to have balance. You're choosing your time. I explore my wildness in dance and pleasure. All right, I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward with energy and enthusiasm. Love that. My heart and mind are unified in spirit, and I create positive actions through the cycle of change. Okay, so I release fear of the unknown. I can move forward in my energy with enthusiasm. My heart and mind are unified in spirit. This is that feeling. There's a lot of homecoming for you guys. Home is where the heart is, right? Finding sanctuary within the home situation. So this month, for a lot of you guys, I feel you're valuing your time. There is a newness, a new beginning, right? Where will there's a pause. There's a pause, a sacred pause that had to occur to align. you into the newness, the new beginnings, okay? So however that looks, whether that is a pause within a connection, a pause just in life in general, like just taking a breath, just pausing, just being in the moment, just being still, okay? That is your message, Pile 4. I hope you guys all enjoyed your reading. Trust the process and trust the journey. I will see you guys all next time. Bye now.